the challenged horde. Now I know I did a video on these, but we're gonna definitely go into detail. I watched a video on some of the event. So you tell I played in it, but it was just when I got the game, so of course I did get some schematics, but I accidentally put them in here because I didn't know what the collection book was. I thought like it gave you XP for collecting schematics. I didn't know I actually put it in there. But guys, so we're gonna look at some of the guns that you can expect to have in Challenge the Horde. So first of all, we'll look at the Buzzcut. Now Buzzcut, I was just told, is a single shot, so it's very, like, it's probably gonna be like the Dragonfire. You know, this is older, way older than the Dragonfire. But it's probably a granddaddy of the Dragonfire. It's gonna be a one shot. You can see a little turning wheel. That's like a kind of like a pizza cooker they cut up, and a very nice looking weapon. Very clean, very easy craft. Now the reason you need two versions of this, if you're like for Challenge Horde, basically spawning with little resources. So the reason it'd be best to have two schematics, an epic and legendary, is because they're not always going to give you enough resources. So say if you don't have 10 blast powder and an active power cell, but you have the rest, you can go and you can get 8. You can spend 8 blast powder and then 2 rotating gizmos. So you're very going to be able to get this one pretty cheap. The damage on it is pretty good. I mean, you can see 397.9, very good range. Yeah, range is 4,096, very nice. Let's see the durability differences. Oh yeah, it's a big durability difference. That's like an 85% durability difference. But then again, it's gonna be a lot easier to craft. So if you're running scavenger event, you really need to have some of these scavenger guns. So this is probably one of the better scavenger weapons that you can expect to get in if they are in the update. A very nice looking clean weapon. You can see this one's a little bit better with durability and stuff. So you're going to be spending a little resource. But at the same time, you're not always going to have that ammo. So it's best to have a variety. Very nice looking weapon. Okay. This one's good for taking out a bunch of them or doing damage because it's very wide shot. I mean, if 10 of them line up, you can probably hit all 10 of them, and even if you're lucky, kill all 10 of them. It's very, very wide shot. It's kind of like if the spread was amazing. I can actually show you what it looks like. I'll do that in a little bit, because I actually own one of these. Don't own the schematic, unfortunately. I do own one of these, and I'll show you the shot on them. See some of the differences. Damage is really nice. Even for this epic version, the damage is amazing. Comment. What? So these might come out tomorrow? I didn't say that. They are coming out in the next event. It's version 5.0, so I don't think it'll come out to 5.0 update. Epic Games has done confirmed it, and it has these weapons in there because there's a scavenger event. It's called Challenge the Horde. You can look it up. I was just going over some of the events that people can expect to see because not many people have this thing unlocked on their skill book. The collection book, because you had to play during the event. I played a little bit, but I didn't know what I was doing. Put my schematics in here. But then again, I'll be able to get these out in 5.0 because you can take schematics out for 20 V-bucks. Okay, back to this. So you can see this is very nice. Having this thing 106 and it has a very wide shot. This is one of those things where, kind of like how people do in Battle Royale with a bolt, you shoot it, then you swap to your main weapon, and they're already almost dead. So then you just finish them off. You probably finish them off with a level 1 pistol. So this is one of those things that deals damage. If you're lucky enough, it might kill them, but definitely going to knock them back. I'll show you how this thing aims in a little bit. Go on the shotgun. This is a nice one. This is the epic version. These things, like I said, are very easy craft. Almost, I bet this one be almost 2,000. Almost 2,000 damage at power level 20. This is going to be very OP. This thing, I think I have a 106 version that I can show. I know I showed it in my other video, but we'll just do it. Fair contrast. As you can see, this one don't have any modifiers on it. But then again, the low durability, but that's expected from these scavenger weapons because it's very easy to craft. See, it takes planks, so you better have some planks on you. Add power cell, 8 copper, or whatever you're gonna make it out of. You can tell it's a very beautiful weapon. Kind of see where the light reflects off that plastic. I also like plastic. Very nice gun. Very, very good looking weapon. As you can tell, the DPS is not that different from the thing. But the crafting materials jump up just a little bit with the active power cell. Sometimes you not mind. This is a very good little machine pistol. Especially with the Outlander that you can get in the event. He has a thing where, I don't know, but I think it was after he dashes or something, he'll do 50% more damage with a machine pistol. These things are super easy to craft. Look at the materials. 5 of that. 18 of the string, 2. Very easy to craft. It's very nice. But then again, let's see what this one takes. 8. So this one's a little bit more cost worthy. 8's not too bad though. But cheap on blast powder, about 5 different. So this is a very easy craft. So this is one of those things that you just whip out. You never know. You could take that old Smoky, shoot them, and then you could finish them off with a Riptide. Very nice. These are one of the snipers. They actually upgraded the range on it. The range used not to be 25,000, but they did fix that. As you can see, I did upgrade this one a little bit recently. I just upgraded it recently. This one I actually owned the schematic a long time ago, but before I didn't know what it was. But very beautiful looking weapon. You can see it's kind of like the Ralphie's Revenge almost, in my opinion. Very good event sniper. Surprisingly, I've seen one of these in the whole game. These things are very rare sniper. I mean, not if they come out again, of course, they're not going to be that rare anymore, but still a very cool looking sniper. Looks like it's got husk skin or something on it. It basically looks like you killed a husk and made it into a sniper. Very nice. The binoculars on top really just adds to the whole scavenger thing. Looks like you just were looking for a scope, found a pair of binoculars. Of course, you're probably getting chased by us, so you don't have time to look for anything else. Picked up the binoculars, put it on there, and start killing them. The barbed wire on the tip just looks even cooler. Cause you imagine if you was getting hit by Huss and you're out of ammo, you just take that tip and you just scrape their face off or something. I don't know, but big difference with DPS. Almost 1,000 different. Yeah, 1,000 difference. 1,000 DPS different, but the materials are different too. Very nice. Kind of like with the Riptide. Very different materials. So you can tell the DPS is almost 1,000 difference. So this is one of those weapons where the DPS, really rarity really matters a lot. But then again, very good weapon. Very nice looking too. Another beautiful scavenger weapon. And of course we got the axe. Firstly, I've never actually seen one of the axes. I don't think there's a character that actually specializes with the axe, which is kind of bad because there's a bunch of event axes. If they just had a character that was like very nice, like Mega Base, I don't know, it was like Mega Base Kyle, but he had a bunch of axe perks, I don't know. Maybe if you could change perks on your heroes. Yeah, but I just wish they had a character that specialized with axe. If they do, tell me in the comments. The DPS difference is almost about 100. So really, rarity does not matter on this. I'm pretty sure as it goes higher up it will, but nothing too big. The spears, about almost a 200 bit different, but then again, resources wise, these are a very nice looking weapon. It's like you took a, I don't know what that is. I guess that'd be just like a knife or something. Pair of weird looking scissors, I don't know. But as you can see, they added this on there, and you got a little faucet. I don't know what that is. I guess you could adjust how high it goes. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like they took just a shovel. I don't know, it looks like they put a stick and they just added stuff to it. Tape and all that. So this is basically a spear you'd find if you was making it out of the trash. So it really does look very cheap. So you found it in the stash, and that's kind of like the whole set for the scavenger stuff. Very nice looking weapon. Last is we're gonna the pipe. 910.2 damage, and I know the other one does 1,000 exact. So a little bit of difference on these. As you can tell, this one does 1,000 exact. It actually changed. I know yesterday is in the 900s. This is actually one of the best looking melees in my opinion, because look at it, it looks like you just ripped a pipe off the wall. Front of the pipe. I can't figure out what that handle is. I think the top's like a pipe. Definitely the top's a pipe. But I think that bottom they might have made just screwed on, kind of like a cushioned handle. Because could you imagine hold on to a pipe that's hollow? Probably bad hitting stuff with it. Say as you hit a bat with, have you ever hit a hollow bat on something very hard, and it just vibrates the whole bat? So I guess that's what kind of the custom handle's made for. Very nice looking weapon. I feel like I'd use this because I think it looks really cool. I don't think there's any swords in this event yet. No swords. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go take a look at some of the scavenger weapons that I own. You can tell crystal versions. So you can tell shadow shards, very different. 79.91, so it's best to, if you're going to upgrade these long term, I'd definitely go for, I don't know, I've never seen actually an obsidian one. And, well, of course, we'll take a look at all these as they come out. I'm really excited for this one if it comes back. Ooh. I actually played during this event and I have the sniper, but I don't have anything else. So look, we're actually going to go take a look at the old Smoky and just how it looks and aims and some of the other ones I have. Now, these are not my schematics, so I just have some from trade on this game. We'll definitely look at the trash cannon too, because that was one of the weapons that is a scavenger. Kind of like the jackal launcher, it wasn't really, you had to do stuff to unlock it. It wasn't like in a llama or something, like some of these. So these are one kind of like how I don't know. I want to compare it to the jackal launcher because you had to collect stuff, but I think it was like you had to get to a certain point on a skill tree or something. Yeah, but I'll definitely show off the trash cannon and how it looks. You can see a little husk in the background running. Help me. This thing will load up. I'll go ahead and do a little.
We're not ready to
Who's
expand,
that?
but it never hurts to prepare. Check out the Storm Shield
Fortnite?
console
Hold on,
menu
who's
to
that?
deposit resources, or return to
Fortnite
the map.
slash triangle takes a
You can leave any time by selecting Leave with Party from the Storm Shield console.
I know who that was. I don't want to interrupt a video because I'm not a party. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of these weapons. I'll definitely drop that right now. Oh, somebody add me to a group now. What the heck? Okay, I don't know how he joined me. If you're watching the stream, yeah, for this. But we're gonna take a look at the Husk Buster. I'm sure they do exit because I have these guns dropped. It's very weird. Okay, I think I already had the Husk Buster out. Yeah, I don't care about these. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the Husk Buster. Let's go ahead and get that baby out. I think we already got it out. Yeah, it's sitting in my inventory. Another thing we need to look at is the old Smoky. Trash cannon. Find one right here. I think that's one of the last scavenger weapons, so let's go ahead and look at the old Smoky has a different kind of aiming thing. So you can tell, oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, see, very wide shot. If you can, here, maybe on the black wall, tell a very wide looking shot. They might have fixed it because I don't remember it being that high, but very wide shot. I heard breaking. Now this one, the Husk Buster, it said it was a wide shot on the bio. Oh yeah, this is a very wide looking shot. So then you can expect these guns to be very wide shot. Looks very nice, very beautiful looking weapon, especially with that energy on it. Almost 14,000 damage, so very nice. Trash cannon's probably the best of that thing, energy modded. Well, I don't know if it's modded anymore. 53,000 damage, that's very good for a launcher. Very beautiful looking. Let's see if these things look the same. It's like, made it yourself. Bought it at a store. Okay, but yeah, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just want to show off some of the scavenger weapons that you could expect to see in the update if they do come. Hey, look at that fire. Nice. You guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.